And now we can go ahead and grab a second one. So we got Seek and Destroy against Serpentis. It's also in the next system over. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And it looks like all we have to do is eliminate all of the pirates which have been harassing people. Hate it when pirates are harassing people, but that does tend to be what they do, so that's just kind of how it goes. We actually have to go through 2 stargates this time. So we're just going to move right on through here. Okay, actually we might have a few more than that to go through from the looks of it. Looks like it's just a little ways away here. I want to get my mission at my salvaging ship here caught up, so we can get moving that direction. Which is not horribly behind. It is actually almost complete with what it had to do. And there we finally go. It was just a little ways away here. Here we are finally at the mission system, so I can get right in here and get started. Dobbin says, hello, how's it going tonight, Dobbin? Glad you could join us on this feed tonight. And I'm so tiny against this gate I have to zoom way in here. And let's see what we've got in here. We do have some ships. We have a few very up close ones here, and then we have a few that are even further away. Doesn't look like any of them are locking us up at this point, so we're going to zoom out here. I'm just going to launch up my short range sentries here, and we're going to take out those 2 Guardian that were way out there and get them off of our list here first. Go ahead and use our gun too to try to get them knocked down before they get within range here. I'm being sensor dampened already, which is always kind of fun. My guards are actually missing these guys. They are just that close. But when they do hit, they are doing quite a little bit of damage. I'm going to go ahead and switch off here and get over onto this other guy, and then we'll come back to those guys here in just a second. Dobbin's asking what kind of missions we're doing. These are just standard level 3s. They're nothing real special or, worth writing home about. They are just something kind of fun to do. I was running solo tonight instead of with the normal fleet that I'm with where we do level 4s. So I'm just kind of running some Fed Navy stuff just to grind through. If you took a look at the website that's listed on the feed, the one part that I am missing right now is I don't have very many level 1s, 2s, or 3s. We have quite a few level 4s that have already been pre-recorded from other gaming nights. I'm just trying to get a little bit more out there for some more feeds to give people some help. We do these primarily as training missions. We use these for our own corporation as well as helping other EVE players. And there we go. That looks like that was the last guy. Start our salvaging ship on its way in here. Go ahead and check, but I didn't remember seeing anything. Nope, we don't have anything in here we can destroy. So I'm going to go ahead and set my destination back home, and we are going to start jumping that direction. Somewhere here I'll find a Stargate. There it is. Now, as you'll notice, I'm doing this in what looks to be a Vexor. It's actually a heavy assault cruiser. It is massively shield tanked for a full Omni, and I'm using sentry drones for long range and short range damage. The mediums and lights that I carry are just happen to be for things that happen to get in just too close that I can't hit them. I use those guys. I have two 720mm howitzers on here that allow me to deal out some decent volley-style DPS. That makes sure that I am not I'm not completely without a little bit of self-defense if I don't have my sentries out. It's not a ton because they are slow, but they do a high volley damage set. Also on this particular loadout, my sentries can hit out to just a hair over 105 kilometers, which makes it quite easy for me to actually get in and get people killed at range. Okay, we are one jump from being back and able to turn this in. Now, if we get lucky tonight, we might do enough to actually get a faction mission. I'm not actually holding my breath to that fact, but it might happen. I wouldn't mind getting one. They're kind of fun to do. They're not something that I actually need. My standings are fairly high the way it is, but any extra standings increase is just that much extra that I get to use. We don't get to be an 8-year-old character by not running just a few missions. Dobbin's asking if those make a lot of ISK. Well, the actual payouts per mission are not real high. The loot so far tonight, and I think we've done 4 tonight already. I'm at a little over 34 million ISK in salvage, and that does not include the bounties and mission payouts. I would estimate I've probably done about 50 or 55 million in the last hour alone. So they're not real bad. Because they're quick, you can get through a lot of them fairly quickly, which gets you to your faction standings a little bit faster. You can make more money on the level 4s. our level 4 loot payout for an hour typically is between 70 and 90 million. It depends how many people are going. If it's a single person, then that's back down into the 40 or 50. If there's 2, we can hit 70 to 90. And if there's 3 that are actually dealing DPS, we can get to 140 or 150 million per hour. So there's a lot of different varying factors in there that you have to be aware of. So we're going to get this one turned in. But if you're running solo by yourself and you're wanting to just pound through a few missions, level 2s or level 3s tend to actually pay out well enough that you are going to make a decent amount. If you get your faction missions fast enough, the implants and things they give you more than will compensate you for your time, even if you just sell them.